Okay, hello everyone. Today is Wednesday, February 25th. I just want to go over everything I got from LA Go Tour this past weekend. It was a pretty fun weekend. There was a lot of things kind of different about this event. Past few Go Tours, even Go Fest, we've had really good raids and adventure effects put in the game and all that. But this year, a little bit different. A lot of megas. Obviously, Mega Dragonite releasing was fun. But yeah, just want to go over. So I believe I started the weekend at around 131.5k. And I think I've caught another 1,000 or so since I got home. But I caught roughly 4,500 Pokemon while I was there. Did roughly 400 raids and hatched right under 600 eggs. I think it was 593 last week with 150 kilometers. So big week of walking. But yeah, while I was there, caught a good amount of shinies. First day was my park day, and I had I was manually catching everything. Did not use my Go Plus all day one, just in the park, just checking all the research and everything, because there was Honedge winter raid tasks. But yeah, overall throughout the event, I caught 119 shinies. This, I guess, it would actually be 121. I ended up hatching, which I'll go into, hatching 4 shiny Hawlucha, which obviously was one of the big chases, if not the biggest chase of the weekend. Traded 2 of those because my background shiny luck was just terrible, which a lot of people's was. But also something to keep in mind is I hatched almost 600 eggs, did almost 400 raids, and I hatched more shinies than I caught from raids. I hatched 17 shinies, which is absolutely insane. You pretty much never see that at any event. And I caught 16 shinies from raids, and those are just raids. Xerneas, Yveltal, all the megas, Honedge, every time we saw one. But yeah, so it was odd. 17 hatched. Some of the highlights, this was that morning before the event actually started. This was 5:30 Friday morning. Last year at Go Fest, my Skidoo luck was terrible, and somehow I caught 6 during this event. So I had to trade for one last summer. But yeah, Honedge, I believe I got 6 of those. One of the big chases was a shiny with a background, and thankfully I got that towards the end of Sunday. Yeah, I think I roughly got 10 Pikachu. Yeah, there's 9. Got 9 Pikachu. So some people didn't have the best Pikachu luck. Like I said, the Saturday and Sunday I just had the Go Plus going the entire time. Unknown, day 1, I caught XYZ in a row with no dupes. So I didn't have any of those, so that was nice. But went ahead and caught everyone I saw, carrying over shinies into the first 2 minutes of every hour, just trying to capitalize on it. But as you can see, there are 5 X's, 3 Z's, and 2 Y's. Already had an A, but got an A on the last day as well. Something else, let's see, Xerneas, caught 5. Knowing my shiny Hawlucha luck, as you can see, I still have 2 left. Like I said, I hatched 4. If we just want to go into, I don't know if I can type in hatched in here. Can I? I can. So this is 15 of them. Like I said, I traded away 2 of the Hawlucha. I got 4 Hawlucha, 5 Kangaskhan, 2 Klefki. So I got everything. I got 2 Heracross, a few Flabebe, and a Gibble. Thankfully, 10k eggs were boosted because of having the add-on, so that was nice. But yeah, most insane egg luck. I don't ever expect this to happen again. Truly insane. But knowing I had 4 Hawluchas and we were on Sunday, I was like, I will just trade for the shiny backgrounds, which I had already. That's one I actually caught towards the end of the day. I traded for this one. Still have never got a Shundo from a lucky trade. That's the tag. But yeah, I traded a Halucha for this one, and of course at the end of the day on Sunday, I get this one. So this is probably my absolute best catch of the weekend. But still did not catch. I caught only one shiny, if that's all weekend, no background. So I traded a Halucha for another. Obviously not the best stats, but you know, that gets put in the golden bottle cap territory for the future. Not really sure of anything else. Fennekin, got a good amount of those. You know, took years off from playing the game, so getting some of these shinies was like really nice. Shoes I didn't have. My shiny background luck, like I said, was not good, but I feel like it's because I believe it was the 21st. Yeah, so on the first 2 days, my shiny luck with backgrounds went to Malamar, which loved the shiny. It's great, but I already had a shiny 98% going into the event, so but those were cool to have. Maybe I'll swap them with someone. I was really trying to get a shiny Lucario with the background, which I got one Lucario, but no background. Obviously Mega Knights, I was having terrible luck. Did almost 70 raids in 2 hours during Mega Knight on Friday night. Got one Dragonite shiny with the background, instantly swapped it with someone. Mine was terrible, so I mean this is actually a little bit better than mine was. So not mad. That will probably get the gold bottle cap this year. I just can't imagine, unless something, obviously anything could release for GoFest, but obviously if it's a Mewtwo with the background, that might take it, but that Dragonite's really dope. Yeah, not sure if there's much else in the shiny. Like I said, I did a lot of raids. I was marking them, but then I went ahead and transferred a ton. Something else I guess I can show is 4 stars that I got over the weekend. The top 3 are since the events, but day 1 at the park, I believe it was my first Hone Edge raid. I got a hundo with the background, so that's dope. So that'll probably be, you know, an Aegislash soon. What else was there? An Esper. This was called out in the park later that day. Same thing with the Spritzy, I believe. Kangaskhan obviously was a hatch. Klefki, me and one of my friends, we sat down for lunch, like let's do our lucky or just our mass trades, and first one went lucky and it was a hundo, so there was no luck outside of that from any of the trades we did. Got another Hone Edge, so, and random non-event research for winter raid gave me this hundo Yamper, and then random trades when I got home Monday. This didn't even go lucky, but it was still hundo instead. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good event. Like I said, the Mega Knights was definitely the coolest thing. There were also, I guess, any other backgrounds I got. You know, I probably got pretty much everything, at least with a background. So I can't be too mad. Have spare Dragonites, got a Lucario, another Absol. I already went through and like cleaned up this. There was just, I've got to the point where you just can't keep all these backgrounds because they're all special trades. So there's really no point. This was the Nyx XL, so that was kind of cool to keep. For Mega Knights, all of these I believe had backgrounds for the most part. Yeah. Which is obviously why I kept them. But yeah, I'm not sure what else to say about the event. Obviously, globals this weekend. We've had raids all week so far. And yeah, I know they've already started teasing. We're going to have more cool, dope events like Mega Knight. So definitely looking forward to that. And hopefully logging my journey more of playing Pokemon Go. As you can see, when I got to the event, I was level 77 still on Friday, and I needed, took me like roughly 5-ish weeks to walk my 400 kilometers. Then I got lucky with a lot of trades, traded with someone with a lot of old Pokemon, so a lot of them went lucky, so I easily got through level 78. So now we are on the road to 80, which should not take much longer, especially because somehow I never PvP, but I had a 10 streak last night. So yeah, I think I'll finish that this week. And yeah, but I will talk to y'all on the next one. Peace.